All right, it's 8 o'clock. We'll call this meeting to order. Please stand for the flag. Josh, will you lead us?
Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we'll start off with the minutes from our last meeting.
I had sent one correction, Melissa, on the minutes. I don't remember what it was. It was something very small, maybe spelling for a date.
Look, I don't remember.
I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Claims?
I'll make a motion, we approve the claims.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Health Department?
Just notices that they've
If they come,
attached a letter for funding, a small increase amount. Full amount. Melissa, do you want to share anything about this?
I
Or
don't know.
it says that it
Looks
was
like it's
added
just
to
a
the,
notification for us. It's all.
I don't think it's much more than what they normally.
is this something we need to table until they tell us, or?
No, I think we need to go ahead and approve it. I mean, I guess we could look at it for the 16th meeting.
Yeah, I think.
But I mean, it's just them, it's the opt-in funds that they distribute.
Is this one we always deal with? Every year? I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah, to my knowledge it is. Talking about their internet services.
I don't want to approve something if we
Let's,
have questions. So I'll make a motion
let's-
that we table it and we get some clarification on the 16th.
We have a motion, and before we go any further, if they come in and talk to us, we can come back to this. Matter of fact,
There we go.
here she is. That's okay.
Always early. Is there a lot of
You're up.
discussion going on?
I withdraw my motion.
You withdraw your motion. We have a motion withdrawn.
They were giving you a motion and a raise the whole bid, you weren't here.
Oh, gosh.
It's been withdrawn.
We had questions on the notification, the HFI funding. Is that standard? Does that happen every year?
Well, no, they can adjust it at any point in time when they want to. What happened is the county dropped out. They opted not to take the money anymore. And when a county does that, they can go back and they will get the local health maintenance funding, like what we did before. That's what they'll get. So, like when we got ours, is around $40,000. So each county's different, so that's what that county's doing. So that freed up that money, they did a little math, and this is our portion.
Is this something that needs our approval, or is this a notification, just like, hey, this happened, we're getting extra?
More or less,
Okay.
it's notification.
So when you say that the county opted out, a county did or we?
No, a county.
A county did,
They
so
did
then it
not
freed up
specify.
extra.
Yeah, they did not
Okay.
specify what county opted out.
Okay, so we're just getting extra funding and you're just notifying us?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So do we need to make a motion on this, Josh?
Yeah,
All right, I'll ask for a motion to accept the funding.
I'll make that motion.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed?
Thank you.
Thanks.
It got a little squirrely for 2 seconds.
Anything else you need to add for us?
Nope, I think that's it. I will be going to council, taking this before council, so they're aware.
All right, thank you very much. Sheriff's Department. Highway Department.
Dale is up there right now. They're going to be installing the generator, so they have to shut the electric off and do the transfer switch and all the things. And then they'll remove the old generator. I thought the generator was actually coming yet today, but it will be Wednesday. So they will actually install the new one today. So they're in preparation this morning to take care of the new generator. We do also have a boiler out at the highway department. So we do have somebody come in yet today to look at it to see what that's gonna cost and get that taken care of.
We had that slip on us Wednesday or Thursday, wasn't it, last week?
Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, Thursday or Friday,
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Dale got a company out of Boonville to come in and handle that.
Yes. So, and we did get notification this week that we did not receive the community crossings that was submitted for this round. That being said, they'll open up again in July, so we will either have a new set of roads to submit for July, and that will be for the next year. So that'll be like basically July to June. So,
Do you think, just asking around local, does it already seem like that transition is going to small incorporated towns versus counties for the CCMG?
well, one of the contractors had reached out to us, and it was simply because the restricted funding, you know, it was a smaller pot, they had a lot more people requesting the money, and actually one of our NDOT people, even before I submitted it, they said, you know, good luck, we want you to submit it, but funding
Just getting harder.
is very tight, and don't be surprised if you don't get it this round, because we have been very fortunate. We've only not gotten it. This is the second time since 2016 that we have not received community crossings. And the one time was because it went to cities and towns. This one, I think it's just it was a smaller pot and a lot more applicants. And then they decided to do it once a year instead of the January and July call. So now they're only doing it once a year instead of twice.
All right, anything else?
That's all we have for the highway department.
All right. Holidays?
Okay, you'll see an ordinance, you'll see a list of all the holidays for ordinance 2025-09. It's the 2026 work holidays, basically the same holidays that we have now, but adding in election year. So there'll be 2 more for the election.
Okay, after you get done.
All right, any questions on anything here?
If I could look at that real quick.
You don't have that?
I probably got it in an email. So the only thing that's changing are the May primary election and then
Election day.
November. I make a motion we approve.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed?
We can always, if we have to adjust throughout the year.
All right, our contract with Purdue.
Yeah, that's just our annual contract between Purdue Extension and the county for the county, the money the county council gives us to operate, so for that contractual services amount. So pretty much the same thing from, from previous years, just stating that, what we will provide for that amount. So got any questions on anything I can?
Any questions?
No, Josh, is this something you need to review first, or have you already looked at it?
I have not looked at this, to be honest with you. Is this the one that, you're saying this is the one that was in place before?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
it's-
sign it every year.
Every year.
Okay.
And nothing's changed other than the amount.
Yeah, the amount is like a 3% increase, I think, so.
Okay. I mean, assuming it's consistent with what you guys have had in the past, I don't have any concerns, I can't.
All right, I'll ask for a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion we approve.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All right, thank you very much.
Do you need this signed before you leave today and taken with you, or
At
does
some
the
point, I mean, if
auditor's
you do have to
office?
take it, we got to take it.
We can get it
otherwise-
signed right now and get it to you,
And
so
then
you
you
don't
can
have
just
to.
take it, that way it
Yeah.
doesn't get lost.
I just have to submit it before the end of the year, so.
I think Jim's the only one that needs to sign.
Is he?
Yeah, there's only one spot.
It's only you, Jim.
Right there. Got it. That should be it.
Can you make me copies of those?
Yeah.
Or scan them over to me?
Yeah. Do you want to do copies now or?
He can take, he can.
Or
Okay.
here's a second one, just,
I can sign.
you can sign it again.
Those are here, aren't they?
Yeah. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Just get them here.
Is that okay? Then
Yeah.
you'll just sign it again and then
Yeah,
that'll be our
I
copy.
got a copy too, so.
Gotta get these two.
Those are just for our copy.
These are ours,
Yeah.
same ones?
Yep.
We're good then.
Yep.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. RFP for cleaning services.
Yeah, so, one issue that's come up, this fall a couple times is, what do we do when custodial staff is out? And so my recommendation is we put out an RFP for 2026. We open it starting today, we close it the first regularly scheduled meeting of January, which would be January 8th. Not the reorg meeting, the other meeting. January 6th, and then we accept it at the third Tuesday of January, which would be January 20th. And so basically, all this would source a provider if custodial staff is gonna be out for emergency, PTO.
Basically just for our call, whenever we
on,
call them.
on call,
On call.
yep, we've got a scope of services in RFP. I think it's, unfair, I mean, everybody's willing to help, which is great, but to say, hey, there's a mess in the bathroom, will you go clean it up? I think that falls outside of the scope of elected officials, department heads, employees, and so I think this hopefully solves that issue. That way we don't detract from the tasks that are in the offices. So I'll make a motion that we open the RFP today, close it January 6th, and then we make a decision by January 20th.
All right, we have a motion on the table. Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And throwing that, we appreciate what you all do on cleaning up.
No problem, I just worry.
All of the departments.
Yeah, I just worry.
I-
about the
I would-
kids
I would
going
puke.
there and that.
Yeah, you guys, thank you.
That was bad.
Oh, yeah, like I say, all the departments. Legal report.
Okay, we've had a slew of public records requests, some of which we have not yet responded to, but those are in the works. We had an employment issue arise in the sheriff's department that I think we've since addressed. Obviously, we have one more meeting left this month. I don't know if you guys prefer to handle some of the board appointments at the January meeting, or you could do them sort of at the end of the year in preparation. I can come prepared either meeting, however you want to handle that. Maybe let me know,
Do,
unless you have
do
thoughts now.
board appointments have to be in 2026, or do we have to have reorg in 2026? Because you had sent an email about an
If you-
extra meeting in December for some claims and
Yeah.
financial stuff. Could that all happen at the same meeting or no?
Yeah, I mean, you could do it ahead of time. I mean, if you know there's gonna be a vacancy January 1, at any point in December, you could do it effective January 1, or you could just do it the first meeting in January. And obviously, that means, I can't foresee anybody meeting between January 1 and your first meeting, but there would just be a brief vacancy there.
I think we have an appointment meeting scheduled for
For
January
January.
2nd.
Okay, well, there we go.
Is that a Friday?
Yeah, but my question was,
Friday.
do we need to have a meeting
8 a.m.
December 30th and January 2nd?
Right, you
Maybe
could
December 30th.
theoretically do those January 2nd ones, in December, and then just,
Or December 30th.
and just make it effective, January 1, the appointments, if you wanna do it.
What do you guys think?
Why? I think that Melissa is asking that we have a December 30th meeting, correct?
Yeah, if you look at the way that the claims fall, so December 16th would be the last time that claims are fall. And then you would have 2 weeks left in December, and then other than utilities, we usually don't do checks for the first couple weeks in January because we're trying to move everything over. So you're talking about 5 weeks before any claims can be paid. So I thought, well, if we can go ahead and get December 30th, everything approved up through December, it'll also cut down on some of the encumbrances and things, get everything as current as we can possibly get so we can roll over the year.
And that would be, actually, if we're gonna do that, that would be a really good idea to have our
Reorg at the same time.
Appointments.
appointments ready to go. What do y'all think on that?
Then we can just scratch the,
Does that date
The
work?
second, yeah.
The
What time?
December 30th.
Yeah, what time?
I don't think we had, did you propose a time?
No, I
What
just,
is December 30th? Is that a
It's a
Thursday?
Tuesday.
it's a Tuesday. I can do in the afternoon like a normal commissioners
What
meeting.
works for you?
anything's fine.
What works for you?
Anything. I mean, I have an appointment at 8:30. I can reschedule if you need to, but.
No, I don't want it, I have a bunch of stuff
Okay.
in the morning.
So you want to do 3 o'clock?
If that works for you.
It's fine.
I'm good.
All right, so I'll make a motion that we set a special meeting December 30th where we work with auditor on claims and reorganization. Do we need to cancel the January 6th meeting, or we want to cancel January 6th meeting at the December 30th?
I think you mean the January 2nd.
Second.
Sorry, second.
We're fine then. We don't need to, if we're gonna do it all on the 30th, we don't
Yeah.
need to.
Okay. That's my motion.
I'll second
Okay, we
it.
have a motion, we have a second. All those in favor?
All right.
Aye. All those opposed? We're good.
Okay. Let me
didn't get a
make
lot
sure I
of
write
ayes
this
there.
down so I can send out my calendar.
Secretary Webb.
So I can send out my calendar invite to Jim.
Okay, anything else on the legal report? Old business?
Well, I don't know if this falls under old or new, but Melissa sent an email last week about maintenance and how do we wanna make sure we handle that. I know that from my previous years of being here, Jim, you've taken a lot of handling of the maintenance. I think that maybe it sometimes falls, maybe too many things come. So I know Melissa sent an email. What is the means of communication that you would like to have? And how do you want the maintenance to be communicated? I know in the courthouse, they fill out a maintenance form. Then it falls on Melissa's desk to communicate I just wanna know, so there's not 3 of us handling the same thing. What's your recommendation?
I'm more than happy to handle the maintenance of the courthouse.
So,
If there's things, I mean,
But I mean, working together is a very good way to do it. I mean,
so the way that she communicates it is through an email. Is that how you communicate all of the maintenance requests? So then we'll just allow Jim to handle the maintenance. And then if something comes up, reach out to you, Jim. Like if I get, it's random that I can get an email or a phone call. This didn't get taken care of, or maybe it was overlooked.
Do you want me to still send an email to you two so you're at least aware of what's going on? Or do you want me
Definitely.
just to send
I
it to
think
you?
so.
well, I think if you send it to the commissioners at spencercounty.in.gov, I think it's all linked now where each of us get an email. So I
Okay.
mean,
so with saying that, I will ask you a question. We've had some issues with the people doing the gutters. I know me and you have talked about having somebody else come in and do it. You said
About the, that window over there?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're putting together that quote for when they'll bring back
Okay,
their
so they
picker,
don't
they'll
have
bring
the
back their
quote.
picker and seal and do that at the same time.
okay, so they don't have the quote yet.
No.
And with that, I had a group come in that was supposed to give me quotes and told me they would have it in 2 weeks, and that was 6 weeks ago. So Mac came up with the group he's working with, so I'd say that's probably which way we're gonna go.
So, from last meeting, we had the quote for the chiller. And then that went through DeBrawl. So do you want to communicate with them about that quote? And then also there was from the gas leak, I don't know if we ever we fixed the gas leak.
Right. I never saw the quote come through on that. Did you get that?
And that was through DeBrawl, so I'm just communicating to you, Jim, so if you don't mind to,
Yeah, DeBrawl does us a good job on a lot of stuff.
I don't disagree. I'm just bringing up things that aren't followed up on. So the chiller, the gas line in the building,
And we had a few heaters fixed this last week.
which I think they're good about that. Those things must be on their maintenance.
They are,
Schedule.
but they sent one instead of sending me one invoice for each thing, they sent me one collective one, and it was almost like 40,000. So that's the one that I sent out to everyone back in October. If it's a few $100s, I don't mind it so much, but when it gets to be that, and it's that much, and then they said they wanted to talk to you about it, that's why I sent it to you guys and said, just let me know what you want me to do.
Well, did we do anything with it?
No, but they just re-quoted it, and I just gave it to Jim, so he called them, actually, we called them together
We
to
called
find
them,
out
talked to
exactly what's priority, we gotta get the heat on first, and
Yeah,
then,
they're gonna have to shut down the whole heating system. So this is basically something that we're not gonna approach until next January or February, and probably target it for May or April.
Of 27? Or 26?
26.
To replace the chiller, you mean?
To
No.
replace, and we got
That
some
other
pipe things
Oh.
and all that. Several issues there that we're gonna have to approach, but it can't be done during the winter. So I kinda had them put it off until down the line here a little bit. And that's basically, was most of the quote, really.
yes, they're gonna try and fix, try to get heat in some of these offices that don't have it, put a
And they-
Band-Aid
and
on
they did.
those.
They've
And
already done
They
that.
did that. Fix what they can now, but then everything we'll look at that in the spring.
Sounds like a plan.
Thank you.
All right, new business? All right, if nothing else, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
We have a motion, do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed?